Thomas looked at Irene. My eggs and bacon are the best in the land, if I do say so myself. Besides, you don't have very many options. I suppose I don't. Good, I'm glad. I haven't introduced my son yet. This is Edekin. Edekin looks up from eating. But before he could speak, Thomas says, "Don't talk with your mouth full." "Okay, Dad," Edekin says with a mouthful. Thomas shakes his head, smiles, and looks at Irene. And says, "After we eat, we'll take Edekin to his aunt's house for a play date with her boy. Then I'll take you to the town square to see if we can find out where the dark cloud went." After breakfast, Thomas cleans the table, puts the dishes in the sink, looks at his son and says, "Why don't you go get a toy you would like to take with you?" Thomas takes a bar of lye soap with a blue crystal from a drawer. After placing the dishes in the sink, he puts the soap in as well, raises the crystal in his left hand, puts his hand over it, and speaks some words that Irene couldn't understand. Suddenly, water pours from the crystal, filling the sink. After the dishes were done, he put the crystal into his pocket. "I'll have to get this recharged in the maid's shop later." "Ah, well. So, my boy, have you got your toys yet?" "Got them, Dad." "Good. Shall we go then?" "Is Irene going too?" "Yes, for a little while. Dad's going to take her to find some information she needs. Don't worry, Dad will return. You'll be a good boy to your auntie, okay?" "Yes, Daddy, I'll be good." Thomas looks at Irene. Perhaps she should get a change of clothes. "No. As soon as I find and defeat this threat, I'm going home to help rebuild the island." "Fair enough. Let's go then." Sometime later, Auntie Margaret, I'm here." "Sorry, Margaret, can you watch him again? I need to help Irene. She's new to Starwater, and I told her I'll help her with something. I'll be back before nightfall, I promise." "Sure, as long as you're back by then," she says. Okay, turning to Irene, Thomas says, "First, I'll have to get this crystal chain charged. I hope you don't mind." Looking annoyed, Irene just says, "Fine, but let's make it quick." There's a small maid shop just on the way. It won't take but a second. The shop was the size of a small hut. Irene wondered, could anyone even live in such a small space? But as she entered, she realized that it looks bigger. That looks could be deceiving. The shop inside was rather large, lined with crystals of different sizes and colors, all of them having a price tag on them. "See anything that catches your eye, miss?" Irene knocked the person down with a leg sweep. "What has she done to my sales associate?" "I'm sorry, she's new to this area and doesn't know the customs." "New, you say? Very well. I won't call for the guards as long as she stays out of trouble from here on in. But if she tries anything, I'll have to throw her in jail." Irene steps towards the mage, looks him in the eye and says, "You can try," she says with a look that could kill. Thomas grabs Irene's hand. "I think it would be best if you waited outside. I won't be but a moment."